Welcome to the Play It By Ear podcast. The podcast where the topics may vary because, hey, we play it by ear. And now your hosts, Eric Fiskus, Brady Liming, and Todd Griffin.
You know, I just noticed something about our little 30-second countdown timer. The music kind of fluctuates in tempo.
I have noticed that. I actually caught that because I thought I just suddenly lost my sense of rhythm a couple weeks ago. I was like, what's wrong with me? I can't keep the beat. And then it's like, no, that was totally them.
Yeah, must have been. I don't know if that's by design or what. Hey.
Oh, hi there, fellas.
Oh, hello.
I'm working on one of those where I look like I'm busy working, and I just noticed that you guys are there, and you caught me doing some work there, boys.
Joe Pilger is so excited he just can't hide it.
Best episode of Saved by the Bell ever.
I see Jesse Spanos cutting a rug in the background.
Hello, Howard.
Hello.
Covis. You have Covis?
Uh-oh.
Or you're so excited about Covis. I hope you don't have Covis. Anywho, Eric Fiskus with you tonight on the Play By Ear podcast, episode number 43.
43. 43.
That's my newsman voice. Right?
I did my Una Visión voice. 43.
That's what Joe says you have, Brady. You have Covis because you have lost your sense of rhythm. That's a new symptom. Everything else is a symptom. Why not?
Yeah.
Hello, Celia from the next
hi there,
room.
fellas.
Todd Griffin joining us tonight.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there.
That's like the cold opening to one of those Disney things where, you know, that's the crowd here. Hello, everyone.
No, you have to turn your head. Yeah. That's what we need. We need to make a new opening with our and then with our names.
Coat opening.
And do like the 70s stop motion, you know, where the freeze frame that.
Freeze frame. Beep.
Sorry.
We are way we're way off the reservation already. Yes, Todd's here too. Believe it or not, yeah, he's introduced himself 3 times. Hey, guys.
Thrice.
Well, howdy, Joe. Gotta watch sneaking up on me like that.
Miss Wilson in the house.
Yay!
It's like Todd is trying to get his. Well, I'm sure you can think back in your past life, Miss Wilson. I'm sure Todd was trying to get his homework together quite often, or maybe just didn't even bother. Right?
I didn't do homework.
Now there was a friend of ours back in the day that said he didn't do poems. That was not Mrs. Wilson. That was another
English
language
teacher.
arts teacher at Eastern High School. But
he was supposed to do poetry, and he didn't do poems.
Poems. Well, Celia, we kind of look like the Brady Bunch here with this little setup we have. Maybe we just need to look at each other. Because, you know,
Did it work?
Ones. No, I don't know. All right, we need to get to it or people are going to leave the room. We got 22 people in the room, and they're waiting for us to do something here besides this
Maybe this is what they really want.
I don't know. Maybe
Our
so,
tomfoolery and shenanigans.
Well, we just went up one. Maybe this is what they want.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm all yes. A Brady Bunch opening with different throwback hairstyles and clothing. I mean, nothing can beat the '70s jumpsuits and such.
Some polyester.
I'd probably have pictures of me with those things on.
Rayon undies.
In a much smaller size, of course. All right, Play It By Ear podcast, episode 43. We welcome all of you in the room, 20 right now. Welcome to all of you. Brady Liming with me, Todd Griffin for the 5th time tonight.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there. All right.
You've heard of the man that needs no introduction. The man that needs 5 introductions.
Right. Yeah, okay. We ask you, please register on our website, playitbyyourpodcast.com. It's up at the top there. Gentlemen, if you point for me up top. See our website up top.
You got to get the www, Brady.
Okay, I'm trying to. Let's see. It's like that driving a boat. Everything's backwards. There we go.
www.play. I got it from here.
Okay.
By earpodcast.com.
Yes, go there. A lot of things about our show, including our isms that we talk about quite often. If you need a glossary to the show, it's there. If you register, you can be on our email. Although I haven't sent out an email. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You all been waiting for an email. Those we've only had two registrations. We need more than two. We have almost 500 people on Facebook that have liked our page. We have 2 registrations on the website. So please go to the website, register your email address in, and we can start an email newsletter type thing. I don't know, show notes or something. I don't know. We'll mess around with
our doodles from the episodes.
Yes, doodles. Angie John Claude in the house. Hello.
Howdy.
Amy Declare. Man perm.
Oh,
do I look like I have a perm?
I don't think so.
No, maybe I look different on his screen. I did get my hairs cut yesterday. Is Todd going to join tonight?
Hello there.
What's email? I don't know. That's Mike Smith. Yes, I am the guy on the radio with Stu Gardner. Believe it or not. Yes, Stu's the much more famous one of us, but here I am. Thank you for joining us, Mike.
Rocking you like a hurricane.
Yeah, here I am. You were going to say something? You took a big, deep breath in like you had...
It seemed like there was a parody, I remember, but I thought better because I don't know, maybe it's not clean enough to even say on here, but there used to be... I don't remember what the parody was, so I just stopped.
I'm sure if it's one of your parodies, it's not clean.
It wasn't my parody, I don't believe. I think.
Well, then if it came from the other guy, it's definitely not.
Hey, now.
All right. If you've never been here before, the Play It By Ear podcast, each of us come to the table with a topic. We talk on that topic for 20 minutes and sometimes more. And lately, it's been a lot more. We just kind of blew right past that 20-minute thing.
You know what we could do, don't you, eventually?
What is that?
Get this idea. This is crazy. We could go 30 minutes for each topic.
Ooh!
Heresy.
I think we'd still blow past 30.
Step into my office because you're flipping fired.
Hard.
All right. Anyway, we all come to the table with a topic. We talk on that topic for 20 minutes or so-ish, however you want to put that. But totally unrehearsed discussion. We do talk about what the topics may be, but we have not discussed them prior to now. So you're seeing the
reaction
end result of our musings, which at times can be very scary.
Yeah, I actually have no idea what Brady's topic is. This is 2 weeks in a row where we take the whole we don't discuss it beforehand to a whole new level.
Yes, we do. All righty, I guess I'm first. We're in order on the screen as to what order we will go, and that is me. And want to say, Howard McLean, you are in the room. I guess you're still in the room, one of the 26 people that are here. Howard, you have unwittingly contributed to tonight's first topic.
He kicked the hornet's nest.
He did. Well, no, I mean, it's not mad stuff. I mean, it's yeah. So Howard had a post on his Facebook page earlier today, and it was a list of words. Now, we've talked about words before. We've talked about linguistics and different words that are used in different areas of the country and what they may mean. And this is going to be kind of a play off of that topic, but it's different. It is based upon Appellation, as far as I can tell here. Maybe it's beyond Appellation, but there's a lot of different words here that you may have heard over the course of your lifetime, or may have actually used. I've actually used quite a few of these, actually.
Can I chime in to make Howard feel even more
accomplished,
cooler?
Yes.
Yeah, more accomplished.
Yeah.
At 10:18 this morning, I saved that picture. And then at 12:30 on the dot, I hadn't sent it to Eric or Brady. I was going to put it in my back pocket for a topic, and then at 12:30 on the dot, Eric sends that to all of us and says, topic, question mark. So 2 Play It By Ear podcast hosts saw it and thought it would make a great topic. So way to go, Howard.
You're 2/3 accomplished, Howard. 66%.
He's skilled.
He is. All right. So the topic is, has anyone ever heard / used any of these words from the past? Do you still use them? And I guess we'll just go right down the list here.
So the challenge is there a challenge here? Like, because as I'm looking at the list, some of them I know, some of them I don't. Some of them I don't know exactly how to
let's
put into
throw
context.
the challenge out to the audience here.
Okay.
Just chime in. I'm going to go down the list of words, and all you have to do to chime in is say yes. Have you used them? Do you still use them? That's two answers. Yes and yes. No and no. Yes and no. I don't know. I don't know.
And to make it a little more challenging, your esteemed hosts will try to use them in sentences.
Oh.
As we,
now you got my attention.
as we do in the isms.
You know what would be more fun is to use them incorrectly in sentences. That would be more fun. Which, I was going to say, it's probably not going to be an issue.
No, probably not. All right. First word. Gallivant, or as I like to say, gallivant.
Well, since you put it that way.
I use the word gallivant quite often, actually. Gallivant to and fro. To here, fro there.
Hither and yon.
I think you have to have long legs to gallivant. I think you have to be tall and like. I picture long legs walking across the field, gallivanting.
Are you saying you cannot gallivant since you're the shortest
exactly.
of the three of us?
But I've heard. Here's how I would use it in a sentence. You. Till you bring those grades up, you won't go out gallivanting with your friends.
That is a parent word.
Yes.
Oh,
there'll be no gallivanting here.
There will be no gallivanting.
Gallivanting leads to one thing and one thing only, and that's horseplay.
Oh, well done.
We have a lot of yeses and yeses.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a double yes on my end.
Allison in the room, welcome. I believe it's the first time you've been with us. Yes and yes for her.
Hello, Allison.
When I hear gallivant, this is very recent in my memory. When I was babysitting my niece's Great Dane puppy over Christmas break.
Puppy. It's a 75-pound, 2-month-old Scooby-Doo.
Beautiful, sweet dog. But when it would, I don't think I ever said anything like, oh, yeah, he's gallivanting down the hall. Because it was like a...
You're right.
Gallivant
does have a bit of a tone to it. You can tell. I mean, there's a certain what's it called? A rhythm.
Savoir-faire.
There's a rhythm or a pacing to a gallivant trot.
So Rob says it's second cousin to prancing.
I would agree. By the way, welcome, Rob.
Yes, Rob.
Very talented drummer. Very talented drummer for Timestamp. Go see him this Friday at, I believe, the Monkey Bar, 7 to 10 or 7 to 11.
Hey,
very good.
And FYI, monkeys don't gallivant.
No, they do not.
No.
My wife went to the Monkey Bar. I guess that's a stop of the people that canoe up and down the Little Miami.
Canoe.
Howard is short, so he must half a gallivant. Allison says it's an army word. I mean, who knew?
I did not know that.
Really?
Beth, yes and yes. I buy tall pants. I gallivant.
There you go.
Indeed.
That is a sentence you do not see. I buy tall pants.
Okay, Maria wants to see the dog gallivanting again.
Does she want to see it or hear it?
Both. You can't see it without hearing it.
Ready?
Yeah. Yes.
And yes, indeed, Mrs. Wilson, that is a night word as well. It's a parent word and it's a night word.
That dog will be a hell of a triple jumper.
Not an
Oh.
official Army word, but used by soldiers. Okay, I guess that's what that means.
I'm going to go back to the parent thing. It is a very parent thing because I'm going to equate gallivanting for unnecessary milling, loitering,
Milling
and
about.
traversing.
Oh,
You're going to his house again? You guys are gallivanting all over the countryside. You know, that kind of thing.
all right. Next word.
Yes.
All right. Again, another word I use. Codger.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you old codger.
I was going to say it is a man of or a man or a woman. It's a man. I don't ever say it about
It's got to be a man.
It's a man. Yes.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a female codger.
Yeah, it's a wise old man.
I don't think I've used the word codger without the two prequel words with it. I do not think I've used the word codger without saying crusty old in the sentence. That crusty old codger.
No, and qualify that. Not old.
Old. Like
O-L apostrophe. Crusty
like
old.
Oli without the E.
Codger.
Yes. It's like you go up on that porch and ask them for candy right now. That old codger's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Set on Halloween many a night.
I think
He may give you a penny in your bag, but he's not going
Right.
to hurt you.
Yeah.
May give you a shiny apple.
I think I've even stated like I don't want to sound like an old crusty old codger or anything, but I don't TikTok. You know, that kind of deal.
All right. Mostly yeses and yeses. Angie, John, Claude, no and no. Beth Crest, no and no. Rob, yes and no. Has used it, does not currently.
I think it's also sometime a more of a term of endearment for an old person.
Yes.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you old codger, you know, like a
A little nudge with the elbow.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, codger.
You old codger.
yeah.
Did you just slap that waitress on her posterior? You nasty old codger.
Codger, you.
All right. Next word. I use most of these words. Rigmarole.
Oh.
Now, hang on a minute. I've used this word incorrectly for years, and you just did as well. There's not an extra syllable. It's rigmarole.
It's a what?
Look at it.
Heresy.
Look at
Heresy.
it. It's rigmarole. It's not rigmarole.
They're wrong.
They are wrong.
Just going by the spelling.
Whoever they is wrong. Whoever they that you are referring to,
Whoever they is.
wrong.
Tell Mr.
Wrong.
Webster to go back to school and Mr. Funk and Mr. Wagnalls.
Yeah. Again, I said it wrong for years, but looking at it this way, would you agree that it's rigmarole? Are you looking at the spelling of it?
Okay, now wait a minute. We have this list of Appalachian words, and you're giving me proper pronunciation. Your dad has said it before that he didn't like this show at first because we did too much enunciation. It's rigmarole.
Now, I think oh gosh, I feel dumb. I think I've said rigamaroo.
Rigamaroo.
That's
Yeah.
just nonsense. Yeah, this term simply means the whole thing. The
whole kit and caboodle.
The whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, like
That may be on the list.
that old chestnut. It's
the whole shebang.
The old rigmarole.
See, rigmarole. I thought it was chaos. Like, you know, somebody put soap on the bathroom floor, so a rigmarole ensued.
I think it's a summarizing word. It's
Okay.
like the whole rigmarole. It's all inclusive.
Yes.
So Allison does use it in the sentence. Stop turning this staff meeting into a rigmarole.
Yeah, that would lend itself to be Brady's.
Yes, and yes. Kangaroo. Are we
Actually,
mispronouncing?
It's a female kangaroo.
I think I'm actually, and I'm not even saying this to be funny, although it is. I think I'm like splicing a diggeridoo and rigmarole.
No, Joe's got it. There is an unspelt A. Yes. Yes.
Whoever
Indeed.
they is. Whoever they is could fix that for us.
Exactly. They have just been put back in their place by the unspelt A.
Funk goes in the back of the line.
All right, next word. Ragamuffin.
Oh, yeah. My mom likes that word.
That again, most of these words are older words. I've heard your mom say ragamuffin.
Yeah, it's usually applied when I'm unshaven or my daughter is, or they're in a state of mustiness. Yeah. Oh, stop it. And yeah, it's like, well, you guys look like a bunch of ragamuffins that just walked in.
Now, I believe my wife, I don't know if she's still in the room or not. I believe I've heard her say ragamuppet. I don't know. Maybe that's her own invention. I don't know.
That gave me the RCA dog look.
So I'm suspecting though, if your mom uses it in that way, then it means like a rag doll, like like you said, like an unwashed,
synonymous with urchin.
Yeah,
I've been corrected. No, I haven't. Why
Good,
did I think it was you? I've heard. Now look at all the 1, 2, 3, 5 exclamation points. No, I haven't. I can hear her yelling from downstairs. Although she does admit, thank you. I do like to make up my own words. She does.
I think there's a bigger problem here, Eric. I don't think you're listening close enough.
Well, I mean, I am married, aren't I? Do any of us? Okay. Joe asked if this is just an Appalachian list. I don't know. Probably not, but I think there's a lot of Appalachianism in this. All right. Next word.
I think a lot of these words are also words that back in the day would have been used along with words like dame and stuff like that. I think, I could hear somebody...
Yeah.
Jimmy Durantisms.
Yeah.
Fiddle-faddle.
Fiddle-faddle.
No, just say it again.
Say it like an old codger. Oh, fiddle-faddle.
Fiddle-faddle.
Are we talking... Did you say fiddle-faddle?
Fiddle-faddle.
Fiddle-faddle.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Fiddle-faddle. Oh, yeah. Have I used...
I believe that...
Wait, no.
I believe that term was used in Porky's 3 by the old minister. Fiddle-faddle. After he said pelican snot.
Yeah.
Pelican snot.
Pelican snot.
I think it started when there was a grumpy dad whose kid was begging him to play an instrument, and he said, "Dad, I'd like to play the fiddle." And the dad said, "Fiddle-faddle." No.
I think a lot of these words are used by parents who really want to cuss.
I was
but
getting
they don't
want to
do it in front of their kids.
Because fiddle-faddle has a lot of the same assonance as, alliteration as fiddle-faddle-farn, if you catch my drift.
Celia says it was Porky's 2. I thought it was the old minister in Porky's 3. I'm gonna
Porcine debate.
Research.
I got to be honest with you. I'm caught in the middle because you two are my go-to useless knowledge pop trivia people. So when you guys have a disagreement, I'm not sure who to side with.
You're just caught in the middle, Metal.
Well, your wife is in the next room.
Yeah, I say I share a bed with her, so I probably should side with her. But
probably should. Yes, Angie Jean Claude. There is a snack called fiddle-faddle.
Is.
I'm not sure why it's called that. I don't know if it has to do with this term or not. But.
Isn't it just caramel corn with with nuts?
Yeah.
Yes, Howard. Just like as in good gravy. Yes.
Good JVs.
My dad. I don't know if you go through periods in your life where you use certain terms and then they kind of flow in and flow out of your life. My dad was a constant user of good gravy over the course of my teenage years and before. And I've not heard him say that in probably 30 years.
He retired the gravy.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Wouldn't it, if it was unpleasant, wouldn't it be bad gravy?
Well, any gravy is unpleasant to you, isn't it?
Ooh, bad gravy.
If you're Brady, all gravies are bad.
No. I will partake of some KFC and some mom's turkey gravy, some au jus kind of stuff, but like not the thick sawdust gravy.
You don't like the white gravies, the white JVs?
Sawmill, excuse me, sawmill gravy.
Did you say? What'd you say? Sawdust gravy. I think that's the stuff you sprinkle on puke in the hallway. Dude. It's not gravy.
The sawdust will be in the gravy if I eat it, probably. So,
Yes,
sorry.
Gary, indeed. Poor man's Cracker Jack.
Yeah.
That's
There
a
you
Cracker Jack you find at the Dollar General or the Family Dollar. It's the dollar, 10 for $1.
Same place you find your treat. It's right next to it. It's up again it on the shelf.
Where's
right
the
next
can?
to the meat.
You got can? You got a can?
Not treat.
What you got?
I have not shown the sausages in a while.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
We still have to have our. Maybe this summer we can have our live tasting of our.
Play it by ear cookout taste test.
All right, next word. Discombobulated.
Every day. I use discombobulated every day.
I got to be honest. I know for time's sake, but you're skipping a lot of good ones.
I am. I am for time.
I don't mean to give up your. I don't mean to give up your. Show them your bag, baby.
You,
but
you are.
yeah.
Yes, discombobulated. Probably a word that's used across the population quite a bit.
There is one that you skipped that I've never used and never heard before.
Okay, let's get
Flibberty gibbet.
Flibberty gibbet.
Oh, flibberty gibbet.
That is a Swedish chefism. Here, Marner, flibberty gibbet. Every monkey's favorite.
That's when you're sitting on your porch and somebody walks up and you haven't seen him in like 25 years. It's flibberty gibbet. Look who it is.
Well, flibberty gibbet. Vance's back from Vicksburg. Yeah.
All right, next word. Lollygag.
Oh,
I use
yeah.
that. I use that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. And that makes me think of Bull Durham. You lollygag onto the field. You lollygag off of the field. You lollygag out to the bullpen. What does that make you? Lollygaggers.
That's one of those words that's still holding true as well because I was sharing a story with my students the other day about being told that when I was a Ute about lollygagging, and I asked for a show of hands on who has ever heard that from their family or their parents or grandparents, and almost everybody raised their hand. So lollygagging is going strong.
All right. Yes. One of our baseball people's favorite movies. Yes, Tammy, and correct. All right. Next word. And we've talked about this word before, and we had an extended discussion about this word, so I don't know that we spend a lot of time on it, but cattywampus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been mispronouncing that one all these years too.
Is
I
it
thought it was-
Cattywampus?
I thought it was cattywampus, but it's more of a wumpus.
Wampus.
Short U sound instead of a short O sound.
Oh, so
Wumpus.
cattywampus?
Wumpus. Yeah.
Like pump.
Yeah.
Now, what was that word that your aunt used, Brady? Not.
Oh, she used the word, but it was like I said, she was trying to put a table like it was a skew, like it was a description of how something was setting. It was setting cattywampus, and it was like hard to describe. I forgot how I described it, but if you can imagine a square table going out into a corner, turning the end so it kind of makes a space triangle. It was cattywampus.
Well, did she use another word though? It was.
She used lots of words.
Some of which are not good for the show. Now, Brad, I
Like putting feces in your hands and clapping.
defecating in your hands and clapping. That's very, very simian.
My grandma would say, well, you can wish in one hand and
Yeah, I
defecate in
use
the other and see which one stacks up faster.
Yeah, see which one fills up faster.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I use that.
Or
I generally say you know what in the other hand.
or
No.
you can defecate and fall back in it. I've never understood that one, but I remember. That seems to be pretty harsh to say to someone.
That would be. What if
Yeah.
somebody? I've got a daughter with a stomach epizootic at the moment. It would not be inconceivable for her to do that and fall back in it.
I think it always meant you're full of it. Like you can defecate
Yes.
and fall back in it. Yes.
Yes. All right.
Fall back in it as in a direction and back, or like
See,
you
that's
fell
what
like you
you're
fell in
reading
it
my
once.
mind.
Like it has been fallen on once. You stand up and you fall. They're wishing you to fall back on
No.
it.
See,
Like
I'm
again.
imagining doing the nesty plunge into a pool of feces.
I know,
like
but
falling
what is the
back
back?
in it.
Oh, okay. So you're saying a direction backwards.
Yeah.
No, here's my take on it. Okay, you're standing, you do the deed.
While standing.
I don't know, maybe you squat. I don't know. But then you fall back in it. It's not you're falling back. You're not falling in it for a second time. You are laying waste and then falling into it.
It's your misfortune that you've
True.
slipped and fallen back into
So-
it and soiled yourself.
So if you're saying that they really meant fall back in it again, they would say you can defecate and fall back in it one more time.
Something to that effect, yes. Now, now our timer went off. There's some words here we got to get to. All right, next word. Balderdash.
Oh. Yeah, which needs to be followed by in poppycock.
Poppycock.
It's on there.
Poppycock's on the list.
Yeah.
Balderdash, the first time I'd heard that word, there was a game in the 80s my brother-in-law had, and it was called Balderdash.
Yes.
Board
And
game.
I just thought it was a nonsense. Yeah, it's like a board game, and I just thought it was a nonsense word, but it's actually a real word.
Yeah.
So I had no idea.
All right, next word. This one's a little farther off the beaten path, but there's a picture in my mind that comes to me when I hear this word. Thunderation. As in, what in the thunderation?
Now I've heard of
Or
tarnation.
Tarnation, yeah.
You not heard of thunderation?
I've never heard thunderation, but I like it.
Well,
Yeah.
I think of this guy, this old miner guy. You know, this guy searching for gold or something. What in the thunderation?
I think of like somebody like Foghorn Leghorn, like, boy, what in thunderation? I say, what in thunderation is that?
Yeah, that
You know,
that
kind
too.
of thing.
That would work too.
Yeah.
That would work too.
You skipped over fuddy-duddy, which I think is a synonym for codger. You got your old fuddy-duddy and you got your old codger.
Well,
No, I don't think so. I think Fuddy Duddy is just a dull, vanilla, devoid of personality,
Like
wearing a
like a
wool
party
sweater
pooper.
vest to a dance.
Yes.
Yes.
Party
Yes.
pooper. Don't be
Party-
a fuddy-duddy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah.
Every party needs a pooper, and that's why we invited you. You're an old fuddy.
Every Fuddy needs a Duddy.
Now, going back to thunderation, Beth says it sounds like a fart description, which could be.
Yeah, like on the Civil War battlefield, like he received a gunshot wound to his calf, and it caused some minor thunderation in his bowels.
Yes.
What the hell are you drumming in there? You sound like a. Hit that again.
Try it again.
Gosh. I feel like.
Wow.
It's like I was in the Civil War there for a second with those drums. Those drums, it sounded ancient.
And Angie said she used tarnation, but not
Yeah.
thunderation. So yeah, thunderation maybe is an offshoot of tarnation.
The next one I have a
Yeah.
problem with, Eric. The one right after thunderation, or if
One right after thunder. I've lost my place. Go ahead and say it.
it's who's-a-ma-gadget. I've never ever said a who's-a-ma-gadget. I've said
no. I'd never heard that one.
yeah.
Who's a gadget?
So
No.
would that be like a way of
That sounds
saying
made up.
like
Like
who?
call it. It's
Yeah, but
just
like
a
who?
variation.
Like, you know, like, hey, I was talking to so-and-so the other day, and they said you were ugly. Who's a McGadget? It's like
it's like a exclamation of sorts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, back to thunderation here, friend. I've never heard this one.
It's like
Miss Wilson has heard cheers with that in it. Thunder,
I'm
thunderation.
trying
We're
to
the
extract
wildcat
this
generation.
bullet from the private's leg.
Brady, you went pixel there. There we go. You're back.
Pixel, and he's talking, but nothing's coming out.
All right, next word.
I've been stumped.
You're kind of going in and out, but we'll go ahead.
Daggone it.
All right. Fiddlesticks.
I've used fiddlesticks.
It makes me think of there was a book when we were in elementary school, Fiddlesticks and Fish Fur. That wasn't what the book was called, but the character in the book made that exclamation, Fiddlesticks and Fish Fur.
I think fiddlesticks are a word for meaning fingers.
You think?
Well, I mean, think about what you fiddle with sticks with, your fingers. You fiddle with things. So, they're like little miniature sticks. So, fiddlesticks.
Eric, I know where you're going with this.
Where am I going? You do that to me on this show all the time. Now. I know where you're going. I never know where I'm going. You have to tell me where I'm going.
He's
Real
you're discombobulated.
Slow. Yes, you are discombobulated. There's one of our words.
You're lollygagging.
Lollygag. All right.
Is anybody else having fun watching Brady right now? Because I'm having an absolute blast.
He's like Max Headroom or something.
I don't have anything to add to that. That is.
You couldn't have added more, buddy.
No. Anything that would have left your mouth at that point would have been less funny than what just happened. All right.
I am discombobulated.
Yes, you are.
I thought about saying something, and it sounded better in my head than when I actually started to utter it. It would leave TV 14.
I'm befuddled because I have no idea when he said what I just heard.
I don't know. It's like it was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it was like Kung Pao. It was the worst.
Yeah.
Let's move on. All right. Caterwauling.
I've heard it. Is caterwauling like just? Is it wasting time? Is caterwauling?
No, caterwauling, I believe, is actually bad singing.
Oh.
As in cats doing what cats do.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh yeah.
So we've been told.
Oh man, yeah. Inside joke there.
Yeah.
Unless Doug Hansman's watching.
Next word. Willy-nilly. Brady's gone.
Willy-nilly to me is like without worry, without concern. Like, I can't believe you're going to run across that field of mousetraps all willy-nilly.
Yes.
Like, you're not scared.
Yes, right. You're just going and not making very good decisions.
Yeah.
All right, Todd. Kirsten didn't know how to type what you just did there with the
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just doing an impersonation of a cat, guys. Put your minds in the gutter.
Yeah, really. Next word. No, Brady's coming back. Maybe. We'll see.
He's back.
Well, he's kind of back.
Am I kind of back, or am I back? Backstreet Boys back.
Yeah.
Ain't no kind of back, boy.
All right. Next word. Decrepit.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
codger.
Decrepit can be used in relation to a codger, but decrepit is, I don't know, like a rotten corpse sort of thing, I believe. Something to that effect.
Oh yeah,
It could be
if you're
used
looking
for a
the literal
building.
meaning.
Like a decrepit building.
That's true.
Okay.
All right.
I've used decrepit a few times.
Brady sounds drunk. I don't think he actually is drunk.
No.
He sounds drunk.
It's like the we still need to release an episode somehow of the slowing down. We could just tell everybody, if you want to have some good fun, listen to some of our podcasts on Spotify, but slow down the speed. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
We laughed for 2 hours. All right. Next word, persnickety.
Persnickety. Does that mean snobby, like stuck up, snooty?
I know. It like we wrecked ourselves. Being
persnickety is being too picky.
Every day.
That's right. Finicky.
Yeah. Quit being persnickety. Have we used the word? Yes. Yes and yes. So I think Allison has said yes and yes to most
like
of our
a
words.
finicky house cat.
Now, Brenda says you look like Chevy Chase, Brady. I don't know if you take offense to that or not. I like Chevy Chase.
I like Chevy Chase.
Like Chevy Chase back in the 80s. I haven't seen much of Chevy Chase lately.
Yes.
His I've watched some videos. He does a lot of home videos of himself, and
he's one of us.
He's a bit out there these days.
All right. Were there any words that we didn't?
Really?
Oh, I got another one that we missed, or I missed. Flummoxed.
Like Caddyshack Chevy Chase or Community Chevy Chase?
He's really behind. He's really
But
behind.
Brady, if you can hear us, you'll talk, and like 2.5 minutes later, he's gone. Is he there? Is he gone?
He's gone.
Folks, if you're watching and listening, you might be detecting some distress, some technical distress.
We're flummoxed.
We're flummoxed, but we're having fun with it because it's funny to watch Brady's facial expressions not match up with what he's saying.
I don't know what this flim flam is. Maybe he needs to adjust his doohickey. That's another word there on the list. I'm just bamboozled, discombobulated. Maybe we need to skedaddle out of this topics.
So Rigmarole is on there again.
Rigmarole's on there twice.
Somebody didn't edit this. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
You forgot one at the very top that I use quite a bit. Britches. That is another. Yeah.
Yeah. Britches was, I believe, next in line from dungarees.
Except it would be more like breeches.
Breeches, yeah. Well, I think breeches and breeches are two different things.
Are they?
Well, I think of breeches like as the ones with a
like
very high,
like a loincloth almost.
No,
because I believe early American Indians were breeches.
Oh, yeah.
So
I always thought of breeches like as what are those pants called? Like what's his face used to golf in that come up just below your knee? I forget.
Let's look it up. We have the technology. Says it's an article of clothing covering the body from the waist down with separate coverings for each leg, usually stopping just below the knee, though in some cases reaching to the ankles.
Well, there you go.
So are they like short pants?
Must be. Brady, if you can restart your router again, because you're just basically frozen.
Frozen. Except every once in a while we hear little pieces of you chiming in.
Howard's got it. Nope. Yes, it is a kerfuffle, Allison. Brady is broadcast constipated. that is what he is, indeed. All right. Breeches buckle at the knee. Yes. Yes, Howard. That's why they buckle at the knee like pantaloons. Another good word.
So yeah, I mean, it would have been what George Washington wore. Darn it.
There you go. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Breeches.
But they would have been brought over from the European settlers coming over and trading with historic Indian tribes. So
Yeah, correct.
Knucklehead was on there, by the way. That's an old one, an oldie but a goodie.
It's a miss.
Brady's gone again. He's supposed to have the next topic. Are we just going to continue on with words until he comes back? Or we let you go?
Well, let's go a little longer on the words, and then there was a couple in here that I noticed that I've never said. One of them was, I don't know if it's skewif or skewif. Did you see that one? SKEW, which will be like skew, but then another WIFF, skewif.
Skewif.
So does anyone know what skewif or skewif means?
Has anyone ever used a term such as that, and what does it mean? 'Cause I'm like you, I've not heard that one or used it. What else is there? Bodacious. Now, when I think of the word bodacious, I think of another term right after bodacious, and that's the only way I think of bodacious.
Boderic?
Well, no.
I just showed my age, but just so people know, Boderic was before my time as well. It had the B, it had the alliteration thing going, bodacious, Boderic, so in technical distress. Nice. I tried to make that joke earlier. You just did it much better than me. Yes. Thank you.
But bodacious, babe. No, Howard's got it right. Yeah.
Well, I said Boderic.
Well, yeah, kind of on that line, yeah.
Anybody chime in on what a skewif is yet?
Skewif.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, look that up. Bejeebers. That's another one we didn't say. Scare me out of my bejeebers. Scare the bejeebers out.
Skewif says that it is lopsided, not straight. So cattywampus.
Cattywampus, yes. Another word for cattywampus. Turned
or twisted to one side.
All right. Let's see. Bogus. That came back with Bill and Ted, I think.
It did, yeah.
Stormed back into the...
Wasn't their second, it was Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. I don't know if that was the second.
Journey. Yeah.
Notice bologna at the bottom, and it's not spelled bologna. It's not spelled like the meat we eat. So, does it? I mean, I didn't know there were two different spellings of it.
Yeah, and I maybe Bologna. I don't know if Bologna was named after Bologna, Italy, because I think they're spelled the same. Maybe someone has some information on that as well.
Yeah. Well, this says just foolish or deceptive, obviously, but it says variant of Bologna. So apparently they're interchangeable, like catsup and ketchup.
Oh, now, come on. Catsup is definitely higher class than ketchup.
It's fancy.
All right, Brady.
Brouhaha. I always like that word, brouhaha. That's like a celebration.
Yeah. Well, it's a fight, isn't it?
Oh, it is? Yeah, I guess maybe so. For some reason I was thinking it was like making a big deal out of something, like making a, we're not going to turn this into a big brouhaha, are we? Like an unwanted celebration.
Again, I thought it was a fight. It broke out into a brouhaha.
Tomfoolery. We use that one.
We use that in our posts.
Yep.
Tomfoolery. What else?
What about hulabaloo?
Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo?
Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is either. I don't use that one.
Just a big hullabaloo.
Did you say skullduggery?
Skullduggery.
I like that one.
See, and I think that word is out of place on this list. It's like, I don't know, it seems to be a little bit more of a, most of these other things are forms of exclamations or, I don't know, I'm confused, exclamations, but skullduggery is more like, doing something secretive and whatnot.
Yeah. Just realized it's going to be hard to do my topic since it's a game with just you. You'll win.
I will win. The audience can play.
True.
Brady? Brady's still choppy. Choppy. I could do a second topic.
If you have a second topic,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm on. Give me a second to get my second topic. All right, so we used the pod decks last time when we talked about the new year. But before I do that, we have to have our break.
Yes.
So we now have 17 people in the room. If you would like to support what we do financially, again, we talk every week. There are some different expenses to all this, and it is a hobby. It is a heartfelt hobby on
Am I
our
in
part.
real time yet?
No, you are not. I don't know how long it'll take you to hear that. No, you're not.
Are we there yet, man?
Yeah, we got there about an hour ago. Anyway, you want to support what we do financially, go to playitbyyourpodcast.com/support. And not a huge amount that can be asked of you or will be asked of you. There's actually 3 levels. There's a 99 cents a month, there is a $4.99 a month, and there's a $9.99 a month. So again, nothing huge, not a big expense, but if you like what we do, please consider. And there are our supporters: Joe Rocky, Christina Rocky, Chuck Griffin, and Jessica Longacre. Thank you for your support.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, they are our monthly supporters. So Brady's gone again. It looks like there were 2 Bradys on my dashboard here. Now there's one that says not connected. So we will move on. And again, like I said, we used the pod decks last time. And trying to get my collective self together here.
I can't find my phone charger, so I got to charge up while you're waiting.
All right. I had to restart the pod decks. I got stuck. The
Stuck.
technology is just not working.
You're a teacher, man. You know what to do when technology doesn't work. Teach, man. You teach. Keep teaching.
You teach, yes. All right. So this is called the superhero deck.
The superhero deck.
Yes. Are you a big fan of superhero movies and comic books? Maybe, maybe not.
I see Brady's name, but I don't see Brady.
Yeah, well, that's just the overlay. So, are you a big fan of superhero movies and comic books? Will you be the hero or the villain of this conversation? So, we'll find out.
Yes, I will be the hero.
I guess you can be the hero and the villain, and you're the only one here.
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
But we have the audience, too. They can
True.
chime in.
Yes, we need you. Audience, we need you now more than ever.
Yes,
we need you now.
Whoa.
More than words can say. We need you now.
Okay, first question. Since we're on social media right now, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitter, we're on Twitch. Hi. All right, which superhero, Todd and audience, would you follow on social media?
Just superhero or villain too? Is this just superhero?
Well, we can throw villains in that. Actually, I mean,
I'm going to say the Joker. I would follow the Joker.
okay, why would you follow the Joker?
The Joker is very straight to the point. You know, and it's something that I think we've all talked about. We struggle with at times, being more concise, and he's very concise. One-liners, gets the job done with very little said, but gets the point across. Typically, it's got an edge to it, a bit of humor, but stabbing and to the point.
You know what I think the Joker's Facebook page would be like?
What?
A bunch of memes.
It probably would. Yeah, you're right.
Right. No, very very few words, just right to the point.
Yeah.
What about the Riddler? I mean, on the Batman note.
I was thinking the Riddler at first, but then I opted for the Joker.
Okay.
How about you?
I was always, well, I think, I don't know, it's hard. Part of me, what leapt right into my mind was Wonder Woman. for whatever reason you want to put on that, but
Shocker.
Yeah, well, I was always partial to Spider-Man. Now, Spider-Man brings to the forefront the everyman personality in a superhero in my mind. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I follow both.
Some youth. He brings some youth.
He does bring some youth. All right. Of course, Howard would say Batman. He's our resident Batman expert. Now, Rebecca, Drax or Rocket? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I know either one of those.
Aren't they from...
I'm an old codger.
They're from... Wow. She'll tell you.
Yeah, Rebecca.
I know it. I just can't think of it right now.
Drax or Rocket. Tammy says Superman for the positive outlook. Well, positive outlooks are hard to find on social media nowadays, so that probably would be welcome.
This is where Brady would chime in and complain about Superman being too super.
Yes, that is his rant when we get on the superhero kick. All right, so next question. And we've had a lot of superhero movies in recent years, and when I say recent years, probably the last 20 or so. And by the way, Rebecca chimes in Guardians of the Galaxy.
There you go. Thank you, Rebecca. I could not think of it.
Yeah. And yes, Tammy, Superman always did think the best of humanity. All right, Brady.
Right, we're going to give this a go.
Yeah.
He's live. He's live.
In a different location. It seems like the walls of Deep 13 were affecting my signal. It's a strange thing. Good old live broadcasting.
You are back for now.
Well, you're clear as a bell.
Clear as the bell. I'm also right by my router. I just got to get a spot here. So there we go.
Well, we went off on another tangent while you were gone, so I don't know if we want to continue on this tangent. You can maybe save your other topic that you had for another time.
Absolutely.
Okay, so just to bring you up to speed here, we are doing the superhero deck of the pod decks.
Ooh.
So these are just different questions, different musings about superheroes and such.
Ooh, one of my favorite topics.
Yes. Now, you
Brady, what's your opinion of Superman?
My opinion of Superman is he is way too super.
That is podcast gold, fellas,
yes,
ladies and gentlemen. That is podcast gold. We just said that. We said if Brady were here, he would go off on his rant about Superman being too super. So thank you, Brady. Yeah.
I'm glad I was consistent there.
That was perfect.
Did you explain why I thought he was too super?
No, I would never try to do that for you. Only you can do that. Go ahead.
Okay. Superman is basically the perfect being. He's polite. He's well coiffed. He is well groomed. His suit is brightly colored. He's just such a. He's so white. He's very perfectionate, and he has no flaws. He does
perfect teeth.
Right.
Perfect teeth. The damn perfect teeth.
He is infallible unless you have kryptonite or a red sun, which is rare. So he's so perfect, which made him less interesting. He had no flaws. He had no moral qualms. Like Wolverine could go off and hurt somebody and just not stop. The rage would get him. Superman, you never had to worry about him doing the wrong thing because he's Superman.
I agree.
He's way too super.
Your description is, and I believe I've said this on the show before, is the main reason I do not watch The Bachelor. If The Bachelor had a fat guy on me that like me on there, I would watch it. but the guy, I mean, again, the straight teeth, the chiseled abs, I don't want to watch that stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
come
know,
on. I've been
nobody-
watching that stuff all my life. I don't want to go on TV and watch it.
You know, yeah, I would go as far as to say you never. There is never a Bachelor. What's the contestant, the main guy, who has like irritable bowel syndrome or something like that. Alexis.
I would watch no matter how perfect the guy was. If he ripped one off right in front of one of the bachelorettes, I would watch that.
Well, that's just it. Here's this guy perfectly chiseled, wearing the Armani suit. And he's like, Alexis, here we are on the beach of Miami. My Ferrari is right there. Womp, excuse me. It just doesn't happen.
It should.
Womp is the most unrealistic, flatulent sound effect I've ever heard.
I'm being polite.
There he goes. Doink.
Super.
Sorry, skeet.
All right. Skeet.
That.
What kind of onomatopoeia are you working with here, Brady?
A flawed one. Once again, not
Screech.
super.
I swear, we have been on way out from the time this thing started. We have been way over there.
We've been cattywampus.
Yeah, we have.
We've been
And skewish.
cattywampus. I would just like to say we're very sleep deprived over here. It's been a fun 36 hours.
Yeah. Speaking of womp.
Speaking of womp,
Anyway.
Womp womp.
All right. Question is, would you rather be a part of a super team or go solo?
super team, easy.
So you'd rather be in the Justice League than be...
I'd rather be on the Avengers, but yeah, I would rather be on a team, because I had the feeling if you were a Batman, a Superman, a Spider-Man, when you're out there solo, everything's gunning.
What about a stinkor or a mossman?
Man-y faces. If I were man-y faces. No, I don't want Stinkor sneaking up on me and opening a can of open up a can of womp on me.
Womp ass.
I don't want to walk into a dark alley and see a surly pulpus getting ready to
Fistor standing there waiting for you.
probably at a dark alley. It's
All right, so okay, you bring up Stinkor and Fistor and all these guys. How about the greatest conglomeration? Well, okay, let's go off on that tangent. We've been off on tangents all night. The greatest conglomeration of criminal minds in cartoon/TV history.
the really rotten.
So, yeah.
That one crossed my mind first. Now you go and go into that, and you tell me why they're really rottens.
Sorry, I'm gonna my spontaneous studio here.
Get
I'm trying
comfy.
Yeah, I don't like this camera angle. It gives me like a big old double chin. It's just because I'm resting my chin on my chest. Talk about the camera adding 20 pounds to you. But anyway, no, the reason I like the really rottens, or I think that they're a great conglomeration of dastardly ne'er-do-wells, is because they would win. The Legion of Doom, not the Road Warriors, but the one on the cartoon, they never won. And I'm sorry, I'm blanking out on criminal cliques.
I was going to throw the baddies from Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah,
TV's Frank and
TV's Frank. Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
That's good.
My mind never would have gone there, but that's an outstanding input there.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was well done.
So yes, the Really Rottens, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't the Really Rottens actually win one time and not cheat? I mean, they actually won out of being just better on that particular day.
That sounds familiar, but it's been a while.
mean, it was like a very special episode of the Laff-a-lympics.
With
And I
Gordon
apologize.
Long jump.
I'm never very helpful when you guys talk about the Laff-a-lympics, and it's just a tad before my time. But
You need to look it up on YouTube.
I do need to, yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Legion of Doom, you are correct. They kind of won in parts, but then they would eventually get defeated. So I don't know.
They would lose the battle. They would win the battle, but lose the war.
There you go. That very, very well said. So any group of criminals who has someone like Solomon Grundy has to be in the running.
Oh, don't get me started on Solomon Grundy. He is the Lenny of villains.
Where did he come from? Did they just make up villains? I mean, some of those villains were known.
No. He was created by the makers of DC Comics and Superman, but I think he translated and was much scarier as a comic strip than a Hanna-Barbera creation.
Was he like a zombie or a ghost?
I think he was a zombie, but he was evil Lenny.
Yeah.
If Mice and Men reference there. But oh gosh, I don't know his origin, and I'll be forced to look it up. There's Howard McClane about this.
Yeah, Howard, I did misspeak. I don't know. I called him the Legion of Doom. I think I called him something else. But yes, it was the Legion of Doom. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know a lot about Solomon Grundy, but just not one of the better villains.
So
Good
Kyle
point.
says, yes, that's a very good point. On our previous question, would you rather be on a team or, I guess that's the current question. We kind of went off on a tangent, but would you rather be on a team or be solo? Kyle says, on my own, I can think of few things worse than being blessed a superhero and having to share the credit.
Yes, very much so. Think of Zod and his band of baddies on Superman 2. Didn't work out for them, did it?
Did not.
It did not.
Had it just been Zod by himself, since he was the most powerful of the three.
Yeah.
So then the question comes to me always when I see that scene, kneel before Zod. So Superman takes Zod's hand.
Hang on a minute. What's that? We got to give out a warning if nobody has seen this. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
If
Spoiler
you
alert.
haven't seen Superman 2 from 45 years ago, this is a spoiler alert.
Superman 2 Electric Boogaloo.
So he takes Zod's hand and he crushes it. So
At my age, that was one of the greatest moments in cinema for me, though. To give it a little more, he feigns defeat. He feigns weakness, like he's
feigns deference.
Yes. He feigns deference and pretends, because he had lost all of his superpowers. He was, unlike Brady says, he wasn't too super at that point. So then go ahead, Eric.
Yes, so he crushes his hand. Now, theoretically speaking, Zod is of the same level of superiority as Superman.
Yes.
So could he theoretically crush his hand?
Yes, because when he does, he reverses the power sucking mechanism to where Zod no longer has those powers. The same. Remember, they put the kryptonite in the little thing in the little crystal
and they took the power away from the people outside the chamber instead of inside.
Yeah, and even Gene Hackman's trying to explain it. He's like trying to wrap his head around it, right? He's like, so what you thought was in there was out here, and you know.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that little nugget there. That's
Yeah.
Good work there.
Good work.
Like I said, that scene was just fantastic because you were all but defeated. I mean, it was over for Superman. He was done, and then he came back.
Okay, Danny says back to Solomon Grundy, zombie from the Bayou. So yes,
Eating that guy foosball.
And of course, Howard knows the exact actor who was Zod, Terrence Stamp.
He was good in that role. Yeah. Did he
he
do
was very
anything
good.
else, Howard?
Yeah.
Did he?
Question. I don't have my Internet Movie database right here in front of me, but
Yeah.
certainly he would have been typecast after being Zod.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
where do you go from there? And yes, Howard chimes in. It was because of the power reversal. I'd forgotten that little nugget, but very good. All right. Next question from the superhero deck. Who is your favorite superhero love interest?
Oh, love interest?
Love interest.
I'm going Kim Basinger,
Vicky Vale.
Vicky Vale.
Okay, so is it is Vicky Vale your favorite because of Kim Basinger?
Yeah, I had a huge thing for Kim Basinger, who I called Kim Basinger for years.
I thought that's what it was.
I don't know. I was actually trying to be funny because I've heard people say it Basinger. I have no idea. I called her Kim Basinger for years, and I had a huge crush on her, and she was much older than me, and but that didn't stop me. So I liked Vicky Vale. Plus I like that Batman. I like that.
Ooh.
I believe that was Michael Keaton.
Brady?
Am I going for superhero-ness, or am I just going by she looked good?
Nah, it's up to you. The question is posed to you. I guess you can choose why you the verification of why you chose what you chose.
Oh man, I think I am going to have to go with. See, now this is on Fantastic Four. Jessica Alba with Sue Richards.
Yeah.
So does she become Mr. Fantastic's love interest? Because if that counts, Jessica Alba.
Ooh.
What? Yeah.
If not, Mary Jane's pretty darn cute. But Alicia Silverstone was pretty cute as Batgirl too.
Did you say Alicia?
Alicia.
Alicia. Yeah, I was going to go with. I don't know if it was ever a love interest, but Holly Berry's Catwoman.
Ooh, yeah.
Holly Berry. Remember the old
Harry
Bob
Carey.
and Tom Harry Carey. Holly Berry.
I have just had an existential revelation here after I get done giggling.
Then they had. Was that the same guy that did Marge Shot?
Yeah.
Smoke him if you got him.
I just had an existential revelation here that I'm kind of like sitting on my bed, leaning back, talking about comic books. This is exactly probably what 10 or 11, 12-year-old me was doing, kind of. So, yeah.
And did you ever think I'll be doing this at 49
In front of
in front of 13 people?
13 people.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
You're not giving you're not chiming in your answers on these, are you? Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I didn't, did I? One of the Batgirls, and actually they both crossed my mind. I don't
cross your mind.
well, something like that. It would be one of them. I don't know how to choose the best one. They both have their certain qualities. So let's just say Batgirl. Whatever iteration of Batgirl you like. I guess even all the way back to Lee Merriweather in the 60s.
Well, she was Catwoman, but Yvonne...
Catwoman, that's correct.
Yvonne... the original Batgirl in the Adam West one.
Yes.
She looked smart, too. She was very cool in her outfit.
I'm about to be raked over the coals by Howard since we're in arrears
Uh-oh.
here. There it is. Yvonne Craig.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Next question. Final question. Do the final question. Our timer's going off. We'll do the final question. Would you rather be friends with a superhero or their secret identity?
Oh, that doesn't even sound like much of a, hey, here's my buddy Clark. He works for the paper.
Well,
He's
now
kind of a square, but
well, think about this, though. I mean, would a superhero necessarily be someone you would hang out with. I mean, certainly they could get your rear end out of some trouble. But as far as hanging out in a bar, having a beer with a guy,
forget about ever getting the girl.
well,
Talk
exactly.
about the Bachelor. I mean, you going to walk in with Superman and ever get a girl?
Oh, yeah,
Well,
exactly.
If I'm hanging out in the bar, I want Iceman from X-Men to be my friend, because then it's like, man, this is getting a little bit warm. Zip.
Then it would be frozen solid. What good would that be?
Not to keep beating a dead horse, but if
It's
you hang
cold
out with
there.
if you hang out with Stinkor and Mossman, you might get the girl. By the process of elimination, you might win
You
out on that
become a
one.
new supervillain. You be Wingman.
Now, do Stinkor or Mossman have a secret identity?
Ooh, I don't know. How would you stop stinking? Like so imagine that's your superpower. I'm going to paint a white stripe down the middle of my body and smell like ass. That's my superpower.
Maybe he could self-remove his stink gland from his rectum on demand.
Was he
Like
keep it in a
maybe-
little pouch and hide it under his couch or
Yeah,
what?
why not? Why not? It's time to cause malfeasance. Grabbing my stink gland.
And inserting it.
Just depends between the cheek and gum.
Ew.
Oh,
All right,
I can't believe there wasn't a line of there could have been a line of all kinds of goodies from the He-Man characters. Imagine Stinkor cologne. got the
Mossman
commercial
beard trimmer.
Fistor gloves.
I was going to say fist or hands lotion. Skeletor calcium supplement. Manny Faces anti-aging cream. Shall I go on?
I'm sure you could.
Merman earplugs, like swimming earplugs.
Celia says she would want to hang out with the heroes. So Todd, you're out.
Well,
Oh, out.
can be your hero, baby.
Howard says Batgirl was on TV first, then became a comic character. I didn't know.
I did
that.
not know that. I did not know that.
As far as hanging out with a superhero, he says hang out with Ben Grimm the Thing. You're sure to get the girl.
Unless she would. Well, oh, that'd be mean. Sorry.
So Miss Wilson says Hugh Jackman, Logan. Now, is it Hugh Jackman you want to hang out with, or is it Logan? I mean,
That's one of my favorite comic book onomatopoeias. In the comic book, whenever Wolverine's claws would come out, it's SNIKT. Snicked, snicked. That's very specific. And if you say snicked, snicked, the people who know what that is, you can tell they're geeky.
It's the only time that onomatopoeia is used.
so the question is, that sound has to appear somewhere in the world, otherwise someone couldn't have come up with it.
Well, see,
So why
it's brilliant.
snicked?
Well, it's unsheathing a sword or something.
Yeah,
a knife,
it's
a
like
knife
metal. Moving on metal, snicked. It's perfect.
Sure. All right. So that is topic number 2, on demand.
Yes, that came from the top of our head, yo.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah, no problem. So you don't
All
have to
right.
think about what you're doing next time. You already got it.
Yeah.
All right, Eric,
All
you want
right.
to do our next break?
Yes, I will. Okay, go to our website, www.playitbyyourpodcast.com. There are plenty of things about our show on there, including our bios, which are very thought-provoking and such. And also our isms. We always talk about our isms being on the website. It's our glossary to the show. If you wonder sometimes, we say something and you think, what the crap is that? Go to the isms. You'll know. And again, that's at www.playitbyearpodcast.com. All right. Todd,
All right.
you have...
Well, hello
A
there.
little before our time.
Hello.
All right, so it's my turn to do the game. I am the game master tonight, and it will be Mr. Fiskeye versus B-Liming.
Liming.
The game we are playing is Idiom Addict.
Idiom.
Addict. I think this would be one that maybe Mrs. Wilson, who was a fantastic language arts reading writing teacher. An idiom is a commonly used expression.
Even though you didn't do your homework.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't have to. See, she was such a good teacher. We just we learned it all in class.
Well done.
But basically, an idiom is an expression that doesn't mean what the literal meaning of the words are, if that makes sense. So, basically, let's think of something like
when something's not good, well, that's rich.
Yeah, or like even something as it's raining cats and dogs. Like I always ask my students, do you go to the window fully expecting to see cats and dogs falling from the sky? You don't, so you can't take it literal.
In 2020, nothing would have surprised me.
Yeah.
And the way the game works is quite simple. Eric, you're gonna keep score since you have you are the gatekeeper.
I am.
And we have two sides. Let me go that the other way. Anyway, we have a side called mixed messages, which is exactly what it is. It's a mixed bag, a hodgepodge, mixed bag of goodies. And then we have a synonym twist. Nice play on words instead of cinnamon twist, synonym twist.
Nice.
And so I thought maybe I would just very, very simply and straightforward have you guys pick whether you want the synonym twist side or the mixed messages side. And I will read you the idiom and let's see if you guys can figure out the literal meaning of it.
Okay. Do we pick backstage?
Actually, I take that back. I just realized something. The synonym twist, I will read you the meaning, actually on both of them. Yeah, I'm giving you the meaning and you have to pick the idiom. Is that what I said?
No, you said it the other way.
I said it the opposite. Yeah, my bad.
Yep.
I was backwards.
Backwards.
Right.
We drew backstage, and Mr. Fiscus gets to go first. So, Fiscus, would you like to start off with a mixed message or a synonym twist?
Hey. Synonym twist, please.
Synonym twist. All right. Hoof luminaries. Hoof luminaries.
Hoof luminaries.
Yes. What would be the actual term? Hoof luminaries. What would be a synonym of hoof luminaries?
I don't know.
Break it down.
Break it down.
Hoof luminaries.
Horse lights. I don't know.
That's all I can think of. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Oh, horse lights. So horse lights is incorrect. Brady, do you have a guess for a steal?
Hoof lights.
Hoof luminaries.
Oh, hoof luminaries.
Hoof luminaries.
Foot candles.
Ooh.
If you guys could have put your answers together, footlights
Footlights
is the
yeah.
footlights.
Oh.
No points awarded. Brady, over to you. Would you like a
Seal, you got it.
footlights?
Now, just saying here, I'm hiding the comments, so I'm not looking at what people are saying. Audience, you can chime in, but I'm not watching.
Good deal. Did anybody else get it?
She's the only one that commented.
Okay. We'll move right along. Brady, do you want a synonym twist or a mixed message?
Let's do one more synonym twist.
Okay. Thrust wagon. Thrust wagon. Sounds much dirtier than what it is. A thrust wagon.
Man, nice thrust wagon.
Is that a thrust wagon? Never mind.
Unsheath that thrust wagon and get to work.
Skin that thrust wagon. How did he ever keep a straight face saying that line?
I don't know.
I think his giant caterpillar covered it up and he could smile. His lip
I
caterpillar.
think I've got it. Literally, in all the cacophony of laughter, I think I got it.
Okay.
Is it push cart?
Push cart. Very well done.
I had it. I was
You
going
had
to
it?
steal it. I did.
I like
right.
thrust wagon better.
So Gary got it. Miss Wilson got it. Super Dave got it.
Nice. One nuttin'.
One nuttin'. Let me change the scoreboard here.
I can honestly say that this is the first time I've ever initially got a point.
You usually come storming from behind, so maybe I have some hope here. All right, Todd.
He usually comes. Never mind. I was going to make a push wagon joke or a thrust wagon joke, but he comes behind like a raging thrust wagon.
Moving on.
All right, Eric, would you like a mixed message or a synonym twist?
Mixed message, please.
Okay. You claimed possession of the utterances directly from my oral cavity.
I got it.
You sound like Vicky from So I Married an Axe Murderer. That's all I can think of now. So read it again.
You claimed possession of the utterances directly from my oral cavity.
In the immortal words of Miat Lawaf.
Must have been while you were kissing me.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must have been while you were kissing me. Or was it I kissing you? Who was kissing who?
I think she was kissing him.
Yeah.
I
Great
think the
song.
sauce
Great
does
line.
take the beat low.
Great line.
Eric, you are right. 1-1. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Great line by Jim Steinman.
And I swear it's true. Finish it, Eric. Oh, come on.
As I say, you lost me.
I was just about to say I love you.
Yeah, there you go. Correct.
1-1.
1-1. I came to play.
He came to play. It's on.
Yeah.
Brady.
Yes.
Well, I gotta get the audience in here. Seal, you got it. Howard got it. Super Dave got it.
Nice.
Well,
They're Meatloaf fans.
Well, now, do we want to count that for Howard? You took the words outwards of me.
I'm guessing that was just a typo, yeah.
That's a typo.
That doesn't sound like a Howard mistake right there.
No, it does not.
Howard
He's usually very precise.
All right, so 1-1, tie gain. Mr. Brady, would you like a synonym twist or a mixed message?
I would like to say that I would like a mixed message, but when you call me Mr. Brady, all I can think of is to our previous episode where you wanted Mike Brady to be your prison mate. So when you call me Mr. Brady, I know that's a sign of respect.
That's right.
Or.
Ooh.
So what would you like?
Mixed message.
Okay. Bear your cardiac organ attached to the arm of your shirt.
Wearing your heart on your sleeve.
Very good. Very good.
Do you know what's scary? I think we've been doing this game since we were youths.
And just didn't know it?
Yeah, I think we would take great pains to make needlessly complicated. Anyway.
True. I think the mixed messages are easier.
I do too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Which would you like? It's 2-1. Eric, would you like a mixed message or
Well, I have to take a mixed message since I'm behind.
All right. So, beep his personal bugle.
Blowing his own horn or tooting his own horn.
I'm glad you changed it. Toot his own horn.
Yes.
Or womp. Womp his own horn.
Womp. Womp.
Much more legal than horning his toot.
Yes. By the way, Miss Wilson got the last one. Wears his heart on your sleeve. So.
Very
Cool.
nice.
Yes.
We have a tie game, 2-2. Mr. Brady, a synonym twist or a mixed message?
I think I want to challenge myself. My brain feels kind of foggy from a long day, so I gotta finish up some because progress book was down. I gotta finish up some stuff. So give
Foggy,
me that.
flatulent, and flaccid is your brain.
Yes. The 3 or 2 F's. I'm making my own point. So I will take a synonym twist.
Synonym twist. Smoocher twig. Smoocher twig.
Oh, lipstick.
Lipstick. Very nice.
You look dubious, Eric.
No,
Dubious.
just that was easier than the others, or maybe we're just getting the hang of it.
I think you're getting the hang of it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Eric?
Not to be outdone, I will take a synonym twist.
It's on.
He's on. I'm here to play.
All right. Loaf dagger.
Did you say love dagger or loaf dagger?
I think Love Dagger was the first idea for the Kiss song Love Gun, but they changed it to Love Gun, right?
Yeah.
Love Dagger!
Okay, I
Was
Loaf
it loaf
dagger.
dagger?
Loaf Dagger.
I'm going to tell you what first popped into my mind after we get through this particular question. I'm only going to allude to it. I won't tell the whole story because it's okay. Loaf dagger, bread knife.
Bread knife.
Thank you.
Very good. I'm going to tell you what I thought of. I bet we're thinking of the same thing.
we could be.
Intestinal distress.
Yeah, you go first.
I was thinking of the legend, the internet legend, poop knife.
Yes.
I don't know of this legend.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
If you don't know what we're talking about, just Google poop knife and enjoy the story.
Yeah, we won't go into the details here.
Yes.
Please don't. Yeah.
But again,
Right.
Celia, Mrs. Wilson, and Super Dave.
Yeah,
all with the
I
correct.
gotta find some harder ones. I don't see it.
So, what are you saying? Your wife has gotten every one of them. What are you saying about her?
Well, you're getting them too quickly.
I think I will try mixed messages.
A mixed message. All right.
Change it up.
Intelligence similar to that of a leather rope weapon.
I got
it. Smart as a whip.
Yes. I thought that one might get you the rope weapon. You don't normally hear rope weapon.
Yeah, that did throw me until it hit leather. If leather wasn't on there, I wouldn't have got it.
until it hit leather. 4-3 Brady.
4-3 Brady.
I
This is
would
going
have
to be a
said
last
smart
man.
news.
This is going to be a last question wins type game.
Celia
I can
again
find some
with the
harder
correct
ones.
answer.
Okay, Eric, what would you like?
Let's go with the synonym twist.
A synonym twist. A synonym twist. I've been working off about 3 different cards here, so.
Gary's answer to the last one, wise as a noose. Good work, too, I guess.
Good work, yeah.
Feline snooze.
A cat nap.
That nap was feline in nature.
Yes.
That never gets old. Oh,
Brady, it's tied 4-4.
4-4.
4-4.
I'm here to play.
He's here to play. Get in the game.
Get the game.
The old man.
Where you going, G?
Pinkerton.
Shaman.
It was
The
Shaman.
old man.
Stallion.
NBA
Right.
Jam.
And the 14 people are not even like,
Yeah.
what are they doing?
Sorry.
NBA Jam are characters.
Brady, would you like a mixed bag or a cinnamon or a synonym twist?
Mixed bag.
Mixed bag.
Benjamin. I will take. I will take a mixed message again.
All right. A completely fresh round mound of ear goo.
Ugh.
Uh,
I think I'm. Oh, the whole ball of wax.
No.
No.
Let me read it again. A completely fresh round mound of ear goo. I got to be picky because these are proven to be quite easy. So I got to at least be.
so I guess it's my turn, right?
It is your
Yeah,
turn.
because-
I'll repeat it. A completely fresh round mound of ear goo.
Completely fresh, round mound of ear goo. Well, we know that ear goo is wax.
Or cheese.
Oh God. That rattled me.
You've never heard the term ear cheese?
I did. I just didn't want to think of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Completely fresh. Now that part, because I was thinking what Brady said, the whole ball of wax, but
Think you through. A completely fresh round mound of ear goo.
I don't know what makes earwax
The
fresh.
microwavable frozen ball of wax.
Poison.
Poison.
I don't know. I'm stumped.
All right. So Brady said a whole ball of wax is what Brady said.
Yeah.
The part you're forgetting, and it's important, I feel, in this, a whole new ball of wax.
I don't think I'm familiar with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if I've heard it termed
A
in
whole
that
new ball of
manner.
wax. It's a whole new ball of wax, fellas.
It's
Well,
okay.
see,
I'm
now-
fine with my
now look-
elderly ball of wax.
Look at what Celia said.
She's
She
wrong.
said the whole ball of wax.
Wrong.
Well, I mean, again,
I'll keep my geriatric ball of wax.
Well, contrary to what the term actually is, I had to take new because that's the whole fresh part, a completely fresh. You
Right,
see what I'm saying? That's why I had to go.
Yeah,
with
I'm totally unfamiliar with that. That flummoxed me.
flummoxed you.
By the way, Super Dave and Mrs. Wilson got catnap. I forgot to put them up there. So
Very nice. I believe it is your turn, Eric. And is the score still 4-4?
it is still 4-4.
Okay.
Um,
Been a while since somebody didn't get a point.
it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Let's go with a mixed message.
Okay. Mixed message. For what reason would you purchase a bovine while you are receiving her byproduct pro bono?
Eric, I swear we could have written this game.
I just need you to read that again.
For what reason would you purchase a bovine while you're receiving her byproduct pro bono?
Genius.
Now I don't know how picky you're going to be on this. Why buy the cow when you already have the milk?
No.
I can't give it to you, man. I can't give it to you.
May I?
Do I need to read it again, or do you have it?
No, I
Okay.
can steal the milk.
No, you need to read it again.
Okay, because I think it's important because so you can hear the part that the reason why I
Yeah.
can't accept it from Eric. For what reason would you purchase a bovine while you are receiving her byproduct pro bono?
Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free?
Yeah. I had to do it because of the free part, Eric.
Free,
the pro bono.
yeah, right. I get it.
Yeah, that was brilliant, though, man. Wow, we've gone through all of. We've made a porcine reference, a lupine reference, a bovine, porcine, feline.
Yeah, you're right. We could have written this game.
I almost think we should just say, I know that was our timer, but I think the final couple questions should be all mixed messages. They're much more fun.
Okay.
Brady 5-4.
All right, here we go.
Is ahead. I started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a new round.
Yeah.
Hope Derek, by the way, is late to the show due to occupational obligations. Let's start this over. Derek, and just for everyone in the room here, you can see it on Facebook Live. It'll be on our page there. So you can go back and watch, or you can listen to the audio, which will come out on Friday. So,
And Derek, if you're confused, why I'm sitting in my chambers instead of where I normally record, I was having some technical difficulties. So I'm not just being lazy.
oh, you missed the comment, Brady, while you were gone. You're having in technical distress. And now you're having in technical distress again.
Looks like I'm starting to have it again.
Yeah.
All right, here you go, Brady. Can you hear me?
I'm sitting here to a full set of bars, though. I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can.
Okay. That lady is in possession of a hot dog holder
No, I can't.
within her baking appliance.
I can, but it's not matching up. It's like Hong Kong cinema.
Okay. Now this is my turn, right?
No, it's actually Brady's, but
Repeat that one
'cause
more time.
you missed the cow.
Mine.
Yeah,
I
milk,
stole.
yeah.
All right. That lady is in possession of a hot dog holder within her baking appliance.
I got it. What?
Louder.
She's got a bun in the oven.
Yes. She's got a bun in the oven.
She's got a bun in the oven.
And Gary got it
Hot
without
dog holder.
intent.
Not to be confused with a hot dog handle.
Gary got it without the in technical distress.
Yes.
So I'm now down 6-4.
Does anybody catch I totally jinxed myself?
All right. Well, that was the end of the round. Are we going to do another round, or are we?
Yeah, we'll do one more round.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to have to get this one and steal Brady's to tie. All right. So you say mixed messages. We have no other choice, right? We're just.
I
doing
think
mixed
so.
messages.
I think they're much more fun.
Okay. Go ahead.
Refrain from gnawing in excess of that which you are able to masticate.
Brilliant.
I got it. I got it. But read it again. Read it again.
Refrain from gnawing in excess of that which you are able to masticate.
I believe that would be don't bite off more than you can chew.
You got it. You got it.
Sweet.
65. I'm here to play.
He's here to play. Make it a game.
I think this is where I could nail the coffin down. Or put the nail in the coffin, something like that.
Wouldn't that be funny if that's the next one?
Yeah.
Gary got it. I don't know if Miss Wilson's making a joke. Stop chewing with your mouth open. Maybe that was a joke. If it was a joke, it's funny. If not, I guess you were wrong. But
You're wrong.
Wrong. Okay, go ahead.
A gripped sparrow is as valuable as a couple of them in the shrub.
Boo.
Boo! I've got it. A bird in the hand is worth two in a bush.
Now, wait a minute, Brady. Say it again. A
bird. A bird in the hand is worth two in a bush.
Yes, Mr. Brady. I think Brady took it.
Brady did take it.
Brady take it.
7-5.
Close game, though.
It was a close game.
I got to be honest. I think my favorite is the for what reason would you purchase a bovine while you are receiving her byproduct pro bono?
Beaten by the milt.
The free milt.
Milt. Derek has a donation. He'll donate a wrong buzzer for future entertainment purposes. And we would gladly accept donations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, great game. Great game, even though I lost, which I always lose. That's why I'm Gene Rayburn. I can't play the games. I have to moderate the games. All right. So that brings us to the end of episode 43. And real quickly, we'll go through the spiel at the end. Once again, go to our website, which I can't point at because it's not in my window. Let you all point at it right there, www.playitbyearpodcast.com. You can find our audio and all the audio feeds that we are on, including all the major ones, Spotify, Apple, Google, and all those, iHeartRadio. You can also find our video feeds on YouTube and Twitch. Our social media links, they're all on the website. Go to the website at the top of the page right there and check us out. And we're very near 500 likes on our Facebook page.
Ooh, like us, please.
Yes, please like us. Be number 500. We will bring great attention to number 500 if I can see who that is. But we need 3 more. So please like our Facebook page. Give us good reviews on our podcast hosts too as well. That helps us out. And our YouTube channel, please comment on that. Watch on there. All these things help us out. So please do all. Gentlemen, anything for the good of the order?
I don't believe so. Everybody have
It's all good.
Have a good night and a wonderful rest of the week.
And join us here next Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. Once again, the audio version of this will be on Friday morning. 3 a.m. is when it drops. So those of you driving to work on Friday can listen on the way. So check that out as well. So with that, we bid you farewell. Join us for episode 44 next Wednesday.
Peace, 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 peace.
Thanks for listening to the Play It By Ear podcast. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter at Play It By Ear Pod 2, and our website at anchor.fm/Play It By Ear podcast. Thanks again, and join us next time as we play it by ear.